Good morning. Late today. I got up and got outside and trimmed the hedge, and then went in the house and had a shower, believe it or not, and then come back outside to talk to you guys. And I can have my first cup of tea. So go, go, go. You know what it's like when you're hot, you have a shower. That doesn't cool you down unless you just be still. Well, I'm still hot and I'm being still now. So, hot. Good morning, Mitch. You're right, hot. I had a shower, but it didn't make any difference. Probably have to have another one afterwards. I wasn't going to put a t-shirt on, I was so hot, but I thought, at least I'll put this on. There's a cool breeze, but not cool enough yet. Good morning, Duram. Izzy, good morning. Hope you guys are well this morning. What's happening? Edward, good morning. What did you think of the video? Hi, Terry. What did you think of the video last night of the house? Pretty cool, huh? There you go, Mitch. Hey, gang. What did you think of the that house from yesterday? Kind of cool, huh? I actually recorded it like 2 days ago. Lived in it, beautiful. Lived it, beautiful. Yeah. Good morning, James. I haven't watched it yet. Been tied up. Oh, Edward's into bondage, all tied up, huh? Joking, joking. Where you been, Mitch? Hello, Richard. Can't wait to see the finished home. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. He said come back, and I said, oh, thank you so much. I'll go back. Terry says, looking forward to seeing it finished. Yeah, I'll definitely go back. Yeah, house vid was cool. Thank you, Andy. The bell rang at 9:04 a.m. Hi, girl gift. Good morning, brother. Morning, gift. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. So I want to show you the hedge in a minute when I just cool down a little bit more, and I will try to remember to take the pocket Wi-Fi with me. I know, I'm bad. Hey, let's go look at this. Click, gone. Mr. Technology, right? So, yesterday, Sugar was barking in the woods, and I didn't know what she was barking at, so I thought, normally if it's a dog, the dog will run off or she'll chase it. Well, she wouldn't chase it, so I'm like, was it a person? If it was a monitor lizard, it would run. So I thought, it's not running, so what's going on? So I went to look, and just as I got there, I watched the monkey run up the tree, the big monkey. He's been here a few times. He's old, must be really getting on by now. Because normally, if there's, who's that? Good morning, Ben. Hey, that's good, isn't it? Gif and Ben here, the food people. Gif cooks the cheesecake, and Ben cooks the food. Great job on the cake. Don't say cake in front of Kevin. Cake? Go, Mitch. Who's that? Hi, Andy. At least no strangers in the garden. Yeah, not today, not yet anyway. Only me, it's strange. Andy, good morning. Yeah, yeah, I knew it was a monkey because I could see his back. You know, he's quite a big guy. He's about, I don't know, a foot wide, 2 foot long, something like that. But he just ran up a bush and then jumped into the bamboo, and I didn't see him again. He's been on the roof. I've seen one of my videos. He's actually been on the roof of the house. Big guy. And then he went down the road, and he was sitting in the tree. And I got the 200 lens and got a real close look at him. Good morning, William. Doing well, sir. Hot. It's about 27 out here. Not too hot. But I was cutting the hedge for a couple hours. Then I went in and had a shower, which didn't make any difference. Good morning. Hope you're well. Hello, everybody. I'm gonna there's a cool breeze coming. I think it rained last night, quite hard rain for a while. Yeah, heavy. Same. I was just gonna say the same. I think I'm connected with you guys. Every time you're about to say something, I say it. Yeah, you don't have to water the garden today. You just have to water the shade garden, but other than that, we watered it yesterday, and it wasn't like hot. It can be hot, but it's not intense sun. So yesterday, or last night, I was editing the house video. Hi, Andy. Good morning. I was editing the house video, and you could hear boom, 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 boom in the background. So, uh-oh. And then it rained. Everything wet. It didn't rain hard for a long time, but you can tell the rain's affecting the plants because the plants are really starting to turn green and grow now. The hedge is a funny old thing. It doesn't want river water, it wants rain. It definitely likes the rain. Definitely. Thank you, Andy. The wood in the house is beautiful. Yeah. I talked to that guy because I like wood, and there's a place. I forget the name of the place. More of the house. Hi, Richard. There's a place. How can I describe it? It's about halfway between here and Ayutthaya. There's a left turn, and you go out down that road a while. That's all I can tell you. I don't really know the area, and they sell wood. Teak wood, hardwood, different types of hardwoods, but mainly teak. That's what the Thai people use here because termites and bugs don't eat teak. So you can make a house traditional. Thai people are very traditional. They want to do the same thing that they've always done. They're not up for change. Although they do make blockhouses now, but normally it's done the same way. Wood's beautiful and natural, but I think would need aircon. They'll have aircon in the bedroom only, not in the rest of the house. The rest of the house, they'll open the windows, and the air will pass through. And when downstairs, it was very hot. When you got upstairs, there was a breeze going through the house, so it works. But so anyway, I go to Baroom. Good morning. So you go to this wood yard area. There's many small shops. It's not like a DIY center. It's a local people with a wood frame building with wood metal on top to keep the rain off the wood. And you can go there and buy the wood you want, whatever size you want. But I never seen 20-inch or 40-centimeter wide boards. It's like 1 inch thick, So you can say that's about 2.5 centimeters, but 40 centimeters wide. Never seen that before. Never seen that. So I'm thinking, where did you get that from? I asked him, where did you get it from? He said he's been saving it for 10 years because it's hard to find. But you know, what's interesting about the temperature mainly stays the same. You know, the coldest it gets here in this area is no problems with termites in the Thailand. There is termites, they're everywhere, but they don't eat teak wood. They don't eat teak wood. If you keep the teak wood treated, then it will last forever. If you don't treat it, then eventually it'll start to crack. If you watch, you know where there's grain, the grain will stay, but in between the grain will start to deteriorate. And it kind of looks cool, but the bugs still don't eat it. But if it gets wet and stays wet, the bugs will get in it. Good morning, Colleen. Call me Dorothy. Tornado here today. Trees down everywhere. Oh, sorry about that. I hope you no damage at your house. I enjoyed the architecture theme video. Good. I'm glad you enjoy, Anthony. Yeah, I know Anthony's an architect. There's a style of traditional. I know somebody who knows a lady who owns a Thai traditional home building business. So I asked a few times and they said I could go. I just need to motivate my bum and go. Would you be interested in seeing that? Where they actually, what they do is the house is almost made completely in the factory, and I say at the home factory, whatever, and then they take it and they assemble it on site. Good morning, Ray. Stay safe. Of course, yes. Okay, cool. Welcome. I'll ask my friend if we can arrange for me to go there. What I like is all the different joints. But you know what's funny? In Thai traditional building, it's just actually there is a building at a temple in Ayutthaya that's really, really cool. So I think I might go there and show you that. It's nice insight into a different culture. Yep. Oh, good morning. What are you doing? What's happening? You come for some attention? Where you been? You been sleeping? When I was working on the hedge, were you sleeping? Did you help me? No. Oh, boring, huh? Boring? Boring? Lay down then. So I can fuss with you, otherwise you'll irritate me when I'm trying to talk to the gang. Don't you want to lay down? Or you want to be the center of attention today? Huh? Need to be the center of attention today? Say, I don't like that camera, take it away. Slowly cooling down. Yes, sounds interesting, Kevin. Yes. Hi, are you from Belgium? Yes. Where's Sugar? See, that's a couple of times. Where's Sugar? Somebody, and she just came as somebody was asking. That would be awesome. Yep. I think I've been in it, Kevin. The traditional house in the complex there. Yeah, there's the old temple, and then to the left of it, there's a very modern Thai traditional building. I say modern, new, not modern as in up, this century. Thanks, William. But what's interesting about the architecture of Thai traditional homes is it's one panel of wood. It's only like so thick. They don't think about insulation. You just think about feng shui and airflow. So it's all about airflow to me. But in this house, the main house will not have AC, but the bedroom will have AC. So they can, at night they can turn the AC on and cool down and go to bed. So I'm not sure how it's going to be laid out, but it'll be interesting to go back and look because, normally people have ensuite bathroom, but I don't know if there's a bathroom upstairs, but I don't know how they're going to do that, unless their bedroom's going to be next to the bathroom. Remember that room that didn't have any floor on it yet? So that might be their bedroom where they're going to sleep. And then they can walk to their right and go to the bathroom. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll go back and we'll find it. But I'm going to section off a bedroom and then put AC in it. Does Sugar get vaccinated yearly? No, she gets vaccinated every 3 months. She gets, there's a tick and flea medicine you get every 3 months. And there's a no baby medicine for every 6 months. And then she gets, what is the other one? Rabies once a year. Rabies, the local mayor and his gang, they come around and give that year. Must be look his dog in time. Thank you, William. Hi, sir. Go India. Interesting how they do their stairs. Yes, very interesting. There's there's a lot of feng shui that I don't understand about do with mouse not allow into China. But there's a lot of Chinese people in Thailand too. Nice breeze. How's the rain in province, Kevin? Not, I wish a lot, but when it comes, you can have a couple of centimeters of rain every night. But it comes. Good morning, Tony. Tony and Lisa. I've been from North Carolina. I forgot where you're from. Let me see if I can remember. I can't. Sorry. Hello, Jaram. North Carolina. I used to live there in Oxford. Okay, tea's gone. Now we can go for a walk. Oh, Hickory. Cool. The furniture capital. I've been there a couple of times to Hickory. Just driving around looking for furniture places, but breakdown. What's breaking down? Is my reception going a little bit? My camera's wiggling because somebody's up on the table wiggling around. I'm on the garden today. Yeah, I was earlier. Bush cutting the ground to the side of the place. I was doing the hedge this morning. Hot? Hi Mitch, how are your preparations going for retirement in paradise? Lucas, good morning. Good morning from Israel. I gotta get this pronunciation of your name. Isaac? Isaac. I think I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Too slow? Too slow. Little bit of buffering going on. Not at my end. It's no buffering here. Normally, if it buffers, it gets like a circle saying reconnecting or something. You were freezing for me, but it could be a VPN. Okay. Not working at all here. What's happening? Good morning, another day, nice day in paradise. Dr. Hedge Cutter. Yeah. 5 by 5. Okay, Mitch, thank you. Let's go look at the hedge, shall we? Whew. I don't know what's happening to me. Oh. Let's see. Buffering as well. Yes, night road buffering here also. So maybe it is me. I don't see any buffering here. It's not showing me buffering, but it might be. I don't know. So we go look at the hedge. Massive thunder and lightning last night hit the ground by the side of our bungalow. Wow, loud. Crazy. Be careful, Tony. Here it's working. Thank you, Anthony. Let's go look at the hedge. This is the shade garden. I've showed you that before. And then you can sit here if you want to. I got all kinds of plants going on. More plants and the birds. So I did a little bit of the hedge. I did down there about a week ago, and now doing this bit this morning, trimming the top. Just got a bump in it. I got to get that bump out. It just what happens is I'm out on the road with the Wi-Fi with me, and it disconnected. Where was I? Everybody says buffering. Where'd I go to? Okay, I don't know where I went to. Oh, here we are. Okay. Yeah, in Israel. 6 o'clock here. What time there? It's about 11 o'clock. Is it? No. 10:30 or something here? I'm not sure. YouTube.
YouTube.
Live. Okay. It's okay. Off.
ดังไหมดังไหม
Come over after. Okay? This is a farmer. This is the first time you met him. Are we still connected? Yeah. So that's the farmer. He lives over there. But just lately they've been coming down here. So I don't know if they have if they're moving up there or something, or they're getting a second house, because they're always down there. I think he parks his car down there too. You see that pink house over there? That's his house. So what did we get to in the comments? I'm not sure what's happening now. Buffering. Oh, I'm all over the place. Here buffering. 10 a.m. in Thailand. Thank you, Mitch. I understand feng shui. Just to understand why somebody in their 70s wants to walk up and down flights of stairs all day. I don't know if it's the people who are going to live in it are not 70. The guy who was working in it, one of the guys was 73. The other guys were a similar age. But the people who are going to live in it, I think, are 50 something. And then they're also going to build 2 more houses on that same property for the daughters of the people that house belongs to. More green, yep, exactly. Hi, Kevin. Good morning, Trent. So for different. I don't know. 2 p.m. in Melbourne. Greening, Thailand. Yeah, the rain's doing it. there's not much I can do about buffering, guys. If I want the best reception, I come on the road like this, and I got my Wi-Fi with me. I didn't leave it on the table. It's working. So the only thing I can think, there's a breakdown in the system somewhere. Yep. M&M crop circle. Beautiful. Back. Yay. Sorry I disappeared. I'm just trying to catch up quickly. So just bear with me while I... Mitch, hi. You'll be saying Horizon. Scary stuff. You were gone for a few minutes. Sorry, Edward. Gone. Bad internet here, Kevin. Probably storm. Could be. Rush hour. Traffic. Horrendous. Need more power. This Wi-Fi that I have, the pocket Wi-Fi, in town, I can do a bandwidth check and it will give me 30 megabytes up and 30 megabytes down, which for the live stream is more than enough. Out here, I can get 25 probably mainly, but the other thing today is I find when there's water in the air, then the Wi-Fi signal from here, my Wi-Fi in my pocket, which talks to the cell phone tower wherever it is, I can't see it. The water in the air, I think, disturbs it, because if it's humid, it seems to disturb it a little bit. Thank you, Ben. A lot of work. It looks really nice, but there's a lot of work. A place called... Okay, I'm back. Caught up. Yeah, so the farmers... I was saying the farmer, he lives in... he's actually from Stem. Remember the lady in the boat? That area is where he's from. Oh, sorry, not Stem. Sanaa. He's actually from a place called Sanaa. And I think they're going out now. So his wife came by on the scooter, and then he came by in the car. So I think they parked their car down there somewhere out the way of the house. And whenever they go out in the car, she drives him down there, or he drives down and she drives back. So I think they parked their car down there so it doesn't get broken. Tony. So anyway, this is the field. I think it's a different kind of rice because it's not growing as fast or as strong as normal. Unless he didn't put the rice seed down nicely. So that's the hedge I was doing this morning. Inside and out and on top of here. And then this one's in the frangipani behind it. I gotta cut the grass soon. And then you got this hedge, which goes way down there. Can you see it way down there? This is, I forget the name of that fruit now. Tamarind. It's a tamarind tree. I didn't plant them. The guy who built the house or owned the house before me. So you got 1, 2, 3 tamarind trees here, 2 down there, and a big one down there. So let's go back and sit down, shall we? Rest Kevin's legs. I don't know why, I love these things here. And hanging baskets. Something about the shape and the green and stuff that I just love it. Right, sit down again. Whew. Hot, hot. I think it's going to rain again. It's got to be. It's really humid. Had a shower after hedge cutting, come out to see you guys, and I haven't stopped sweating yet. Whew. Andy, wow, you're a lucky guy. Everybody's talking about something. I don't know if that's directed at me or not, but if it's directed at me, Andy, thank you. Good job on the hedge. Thank you, Andy. Green trees are beautiful. Yeah, there's a lot of when the rain comes, it really turns nice. Yeah, it's the hedges, Colleen. The hedges. It is a lot of work, but it's really nice when it's done. Like I said before, when the wind blows, comes across the field, the farmer's field, when it's really heavy wind, the hedge wobbles back and forth. So what happens is it splits in the middle and just gets like wider. So on both sides there's this big old bulge. So you try to squeeze it back in, but it doesn't. So you got to try to trim that. And the hedge trimmer is not, the traditional hedge trimmer scissors, shears or whatever you call them. And then there's a roach. So there's a couple big old bumps that but I got an idea. In Thailand for trimmers, in England you call them trimmers, but in America you call them weed whacker or whatever. They actually make like, what is it called again? Like a saw blade. It's actually like a saw blade that goes on the weed whacker trimmer. So I'm thinking I'm going to I have one already, so I'm just going to sharpen it. Get a file and go around the outside and sharpen the teeth, and then put it back on the trimmer, and then try to turn it at an angle and just go up and down and cut it that way. I thought of a chainsaw, but I think, I've used chainsaws before, and you got to be a little bit careful because, you get it caught in a tooth, it can pull the chainsaw. So, but I think if the revs were high enough and it was sharp, it should be all right. But I don't have one here. I had a couple before, but I'm not buying a new one just for that. Hey Bruce, Australia, 10 centigrade. Can you send me some? If I send you 15, we can both have 25, right? No. If I send you 10, we can both have about 20, right? We had to towards Bangkok, Kevin, to ride the bike. I will drop in for a coffee. Okay, Ken, sounds good. Deal. Subject. Just sub to your channel. Oh, lovely. Good morning, Peter. From Manchester. Hey. Excellent info. My son lives in Chiang Mai and teaches English. Cool. Awesome when I make up their fifth. Thanks, Andy. Send you. I think Kevin's channel is turning into an information channel. Everybody's sharing all their information. It's okay though. That's what I said before about having a place. That's why I set up the Facebook, so I thought we could all meet there. But the way it's set up, when you set up a channel, it's not any different than the normal Facebook. I wanted it so people could leave messages with each other, but I said to you the other day, no, I didn't finish painting my house, not yet. It got too hot. It was just way too hot a couple weeks ago. I'm going to try to show you this squirrel. What is he eating? I'm not sure what he's eating. I'm going to try to take the Wi-Fi with you. He's probably going to run. He's sitting there watching me. Yeah, as soon as I stood up, can you see him sitting on the tree back there? A little too small, maybe you can't see him. Tiny little black and white squirrel. Not sure what he's eating. I put that bowl of dog food out, the dry biscuit. I bought some small dry biscuit for dogs. And the brown and black bird, I've seen him there yesterday a couple times, but I put the GoPro out to try to record him, when I went in the house, but he didn't come towards dusk. But he came this morning, but I didn't get him this morning. Wondering if that spray budgie came. No, I haven't seen him. I haven't seen that budgie. And I still don't know how he got out. If he came from me, I don't know how he got out. I checked the Avery many times, but I'm not sure how he got out. The only thing I can think is if I left the door open too wide when I went to get the food, but I've done it many times and they don't come out. They stay in there with each other. So I'm not sure where he came from. Cut the top of the hedge to a point at the top. Will grow stronger. Yeah, it is. It's getting to the point now, Barry, where it's a couple of years old now, but it's at the height that I want it. And at different points, it's thicker and thinner at different points. But the area where the bulge is, it just went absolutely crazy. It was growing like 3 times the speed as the rest of the bush. So I don't know what was in the ground, but it was growing so fast. And I couldn't keep up with it. And now I have to stand on a ladder, which is fine because it's flat. But I stand on a ladder and to keep it at the same height. So it's stable now, but it's still, when the wind blows, when the wind comes, sometimes it rocks it and it makes it come out bulgy. So I've got to trim it back somehow. Oh, you seen the squirrel? Good. Yeah, there was a baby one on the tree there outside the house the other day. His body was like this, tiny little thing, gray and white. They're like half the body's white. And he ran so fast he fell out the tree. He went too fast. But on his way down, he grabbed onto the flimflower that I have going across the bamboo. He grabbed on that and then ran back up. Just like a puppy, but in a tree. Wow, 150 years old. Tamarine. They get pretty big. I mean, he planted them right on the property line. So I don't really want to take them out. I just have to keep it trimmed back. And when it's big enough, I don't know how to describe them. They're a tree. They don't have any fruit or flowers or anything. It just grows. And it grows with next to no water. And it's a deciduous tree, with leaves. And it grows with next to no water. But it's great for shade. So there were some next to the house and I encouraged them. But when the tamarine tree gets big enough, I'm going to cut them out because the idea is to have shade on the house in the afternoon when it shines across. I don't know what's happening here. The wind was coming from over there and now it's coming from over here. So I think there's a cold front moving somewhere. 150 years old, very cool. What I found with the paint is that the cheap Thai paint looks great for about a week. Is far more expensive. Yeah, I got a Super Shield I like to use. Super Shield's about about 1,000 a bucket. So I'm not sure. If you buy the 5-gallon bucket, it's you save about 500 baht, something like that. It's actually a big savings because I think there's more in the bucket. I think there's three. So I can't remember exactly the prices, but I got Super Shield. I painted the house when I first come here, and it's lasted almost 4 years. And if the geckos didn't do their business on it, they probably wouldn't need painting. But by the time you scrub it 2 or 3 times, so you let some of the budgies go when they become a bit crowded. Now, I thought about it, but I haven't done it yet. I think what I did do is take some of the nesting boxes out. But I want to build a new aviary, but one-man band, trying to do everything. Do the hedge, go live now, then think about what I'm going to do for the day, where I'm going to go and make a video and come back, edit it in the evening, so you guys have a video in the evening. Sometimes I think, I get the video on by 10:30, and then from 10 to 10:30 is when I have my free time. And then I tend to stay up too late and wake up in the morning, and it's a cycle. So the 10 o'clock one in the morning is no problem at all. The evening one I like to do, but sometimes I think Kevin needs time for himself. So the aviary is on the list, but I was thinking of doing the aviary right here, right next to me, but I think that would be a nightmare because noisy. But saying that, if I made it long enough, it wouldn't be so bad. If you made it, I'm just wiggling you a little bit so you can see. This is my gardening stuff laying over here, so sorry. Some pots and some peat over there. So I was thinking to put it from here, start here somewhere, right here. Start right about here and go that way over to the sun. That way they can be in the shade, or they can go sit in the sun, whatever they want to do. Make it maybe 2 meters wide. That one's 2.5 meters tall, but make it like when you you can buy the metal. If you make it from metal, you can make it it comes in 6 meter length, so you can make it 6 meters long and put them in there with less nesting boxes. So the idea would be they'd have more space. Yes, they want to fight because everybody wants to mate. So, and it all started because I didn't like the idea that the budgies were all stuck in a cage in the pet shop. I didn't really ever want to have budgies. I liked the idea of having them, but I didn't want to do that. But the joys of living here, huh? Do any of the squirrels carry plague? How can I answer that question? Do they carry plague? I want to be sarcastic. I haven't seen them carrying a bucket of plague around with them. I haven't asked them, do you have plague? And I've not heard about anybody saying, do you have plague? I've not heard any local people saying squirrels have plague, so I don't know how to answer that question. Other than say, I can't answer, I don't know. Price, and thanks to Kev with channel and connection and information so much. You're welcome, Trent. Like I said before, I wanted to have a place where we could all come and talk and share information. I don't like it if one person's full of ego and wants to hog everything. But if we can just be kind and a little bit gentle and encourage, then that's what it's supposed to be about. So I'm happy that everybody shares information. Yeah. Okay, Tony. The Ram, I have a question. Is it true that in India, tamarind seeds are roasted and eaten like peanuts? Actually, they are about the size of a peanut, maybe a little bit closer to peanut or hazelnut. somewhere between a peanut and a hazelnut in size. But the when I first come here and tasted tamarine, I was like, what is this? But it's once you get to taste it, and it's really complicated to eat it. It's like it has like a scaffolding system inside it, and you got to get all that out. But once you eat it, it's got a nice taste, but a little bit sour, but nice, and it's supposed to be really, really good for you. Thank you, Edward. No plague. No, the squirrels are fine in Thailand, cute to boot. I would never kick a squirrel. If you kick a squirrel, you're going to fall out the tree. Yes, Colleen, we did do it. We did that. Oh, you are true. Nice. Duran, so you take the you eat the tamarine, I guess, and then wash it, and then roast it and eat it like a peanut. I think that when they process it, I think you can take it and actually get the what is it? It's like a paste, isn't it? It's like a dark brown sticky paste. Very nice. Supposed to be very healthy. I'll let that go, Mitch. I would never kick a kangaroo. Hey, it's hard to kick a habit. Yep. I know Ashley was trying to stop smoking, but he I haven't heard from him for a few days, so not sure what's happening on his side. I'm not sure if I'm cooling down now. Oh, Nature Boy got leaves in his water. Yeah, so thinking about doing the aviary over here. Leave that one, the little one here. I say little, it's like 2.5 meters long, 2.5 meters tall, and 2 meters wide. So it's not small, but it's not big neither. I was thinking of leaving the white ones in there. I don't know why, I just thought about leaving the white ones in there. Or, probably wouldn't be a good, nice, because they're used to their community, so if you separate them, that might upset their community. Or just some tiny little finches I like, so it'd be cool to get the little finches. Put the finches in there, let them all go together, let the community stay together. I've actually kicked alcohol for 13 weeks now. Now smoking, the next challenge. Tony, hats off to you, sir. Go for it, man. You know, I think I admire anybody who can kick the habit. My father was a truly alcoholic, because the dude could drink all day, and then he would get stoned out of his brain by 5, 6 o'clock and pass out. That would be him for the day. I know he had issues from when he was a kid. He was put in an orphanage. His mom died at 9 of tuberculosis, and he was put in an orphanage and stayed there from 9 till 18 when he joined the Navy. And he had a real bad drinking habit. And I mean, I know I told you my childhood was not good, but looking back now, I think, how could it be good? Because of his problems. But I'm not upset anymore. I actually starting to, before I used to hate him. Now I don't hate him. I feel sorry for him, because now I know who I am. I don't have to worry about how he treated me. But I think, you see, that squirrel's behind the tree, flicking his tail. So there's like a tail flicking. I can't see him, but there he goes. So I'm not upset with my father now. I actually feel sorry for him. And my point of saying that was for Tony and anybody else who's trying to kick a habit. I believe there's like an underlying problem why people drink or smoke or become addicted to something. It's like trying to block something else out. So if you can deal with whatever it is that's causing the problem, then you can let the other have it go easy. And I don't want to pry into anybody's business, but not only does will your body be happy, but your psyche will be happy because you you'll see things with a fresh eye, and your wife will be happy, people around you will be happy, and you save a lot of money. Keep it in your pocket. Where did we get to? I hope he will. I hope he's still not smoking. Yeah, I hope so, Mitch. I don't know um, where he went. I left him a message in Facebook, but he hasn't even looked at it, so I'm not sure what's happening. I've stopped smoking lots of times. Well, I hope you can do it again, Andy, and stay off it. I mean, they put chemicals in cigarettes to keep you addicted, so I know it's hard to stop smoking because they add nicotine and other things in there to keep you hooked. So if you can break it, you're a strong guy. I've actually kicked alcohol for 13 weeks, now smoking. Good one. Awesome. Mine too. My father was an alcoholic too. All too common, yep. I only drink if somebody comes over, or only a couple when I'm out. I'll have a beer with somebody. I mean, there was a guy who moved into the village, a guy from Belgium. I knew of him for over a year, and he didn't want anything to do with me. He upset his girlfriend. She left, and then he wanted to be my best friend. And he would bring bottles of beer over here and want to sit and drink beer. I'm like, dude. So I had one with him once, and then in the end I said, I don't want to sit here and drink beer. That's not me. So he got a little bit upset and eventually moved down south somewhere. But, if somebody says, hey, Kev, come around, I'm going to make some spaghetti, we'll have some garlic bread and sit and have a chat. Would you like a beer? Maybe I have one small bottle of beer or a glass of beer with the meal. But after that, I've had enough. I don't need any more. Days with a Y. Very good. Mitch, oh my God. I used to love a large Leo, but my diabetic levels got a little out of control, so I made a change to a healthy way of eating and reduce my levels, etc. I don't think about beer now. Good for you. Yep. Being an Englishman, think about tea. Chama now, lemon tea. Food lover. Love a soda water with fresh lemon. Yeah, that's what I'm a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I've tried that apple cider vinegar. That stuff is sour. For my taste buds, it's very sour. But I drank it for a while. I don't know what the birds are doing, going a bit ballistic in there. Hey Jim, good evening, good morning. Don't drink anymore, any less either. Yep. Michael's here. Here's an idea. How about having a best of Kevin's X once a month that you can edit some of your favorite videos together and give yourself a day off from shooting. New one. Here's an idea. How about having a best of Kevin's X once or twice a month that you can edit? Oh yeah, good idea, Michael. And thank you for being here. I thought about that. I have some video that I have taken in the past that I really enjoy. And I think I made some videos I think I'm up to almost 700 videos, but in the around 200 time as I started making some decent ones, and maybe I'll repost them and see what they look like. What do you think? Oh, where's he gone? Michael, I hope your mom's okay. I haven't heard any news. I hope she's doing well. Oh yes, have I water? Oh yes, I have to water the ACV down, otherwise I don't know what that is. Oh yeah, the vinegar. Yeah. Apple cider vinegar down. Yeah, it's very bad. That stuff is strong. They say it's very good for you. I don't know how, but yes, it is made. And some yes, maybe just add a thumbnail to YouTube which tells us when you're going live, so we don't miss it. If I'm going to go live, I just at this time of day, I don't go live in the evenings or weekends usually. It's in the morning, Monday to Friday, 10 o'clock. I tried to be here at 10, but this morning I was a bit flustered, trying to cool down, so I'm late again. Mitch, are you pinching Dean Martin lines? I like tamarind water and stevia sweetener. Nice. Tamarind water with stevia sweetener. Very nice. Must run. Thanks for updates, Kevin. Always leaves me feeling cool. Side trip life. Take it easy and be careful out there. Maybe subliminally. Foster broke was funny. Yep. I think I should leave this live stream going, and I can just go in the house, say, okay guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and just leave it running. You guys can keep talking. What do you think? No need to hang up, just keep talking. Another beautiful day. You know, sometimes I feel like I want to move from here because it's too much. But other times I think, how can I leave? I guess Mr. Anal just has to learn to be a bit more chill out. You know, a little bit each day. If he can't do it, get somebody else to do it and pay him. Well, I love to do it myself, but you know, I'm not getting any younger. But you know, 62 is not old. As long as I can keep functioning, then I'm going to keep doing it. But there's a guy. I got a guy to come clear down here. That's not my land down there, but nobody else can use it neither. So I clear it so I can see the river. Anyway, everything in moderation, right? Okay, Mitch is going to get some help. Good idea, Mitch. So everybody wants to go to sleep over there in American land. Apple cider vinegar actually alkalizes the body. Cool, that's what I need, some then. Question out of the blue, Kevin. With all the plants and fruits don't grow tomatoes. No, because tomatoes, and peppers, you know, it's hard because of the heat to give them over there where those poles are, you can see behind. The idea was to put some poles up and then put wire across it and then put salang on top of that. And salang actually stops some of the sun from coming down. So you can get 50, I don't know, 40, 50, 80, something like that. So I haven't tried to do that because it's just too much. Oh, good, Michael. Glad. You're very welcome. Glad she's doing good. So on that great news that Michael's give us, that everybody's okay. Michael, I hope you don't mind, but Michael's a videographer, editing guy. And I'm very happy that your better. So on that note, we've been on for 4 hours and almost 5 minutes. I'm going to sign off, guys, and say good night. Oh, Danik, thank you. So I would like to say buckets of blessings, guys. All the very best. See you later, Andy. Take it easy. Be cool. Buckets of blessings, guys. Thank you, Michael. All the best. Thank you so much. See you guys. Good night. Look after yourselves. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Colleen. Enjoy your evening. All the best, guys. Look after yourselves.